Hey everyone, Avo again, coming out at you. Thank you so much for watching my video and giving me all of your feedback, comments. It was fantastic. Looks like I really hit a pain point. Remote meetings suck, and all of us feel the same way. So I wanted to continue that conversation today. And all of us spend so much time preparing all these beautiful decks, and we get into a client call. We're hoping that our customers are paying attention. We start presenting. We got the script down. What happens then? Everybody goes full screen and they shut their cameras off, and then boom, you're there, out there in the ocean alone. And I am hoping that they're all paying attention. I'm praying that my customer's paying attention, because this is critical for us to move the relationship forward. But you know what happens? Actually, they're not. According to most surveys, 67% of people are not paying attention during calls. They're distracted. That means 33% are actually lying. I think that pretty well 100% of people are not paying attention to the way that things are happening. So my purpose of the video today is ask you, what do you do during your distracting PowerPoint calls? So according to this, emails and texting are the most common. Now, I think that this is crazy. Video games, only 9%? Come on, all of us are playing games. I think you're lying if you're not. So I want to find out what games you play during boring PowerPoint meetings. So I'm going to start the conversation off. I'm going to show you what I do. So let me connect my phone up here, and if you can see, actually, I started off with a lot of role-playing games and complicated games, and like Legend of Zelda and things like that. And now I realize I got to snap back to attention as soon as someone calls my name. So I'm playing simple games. Like this one is like a little puzzle game where you get to go build out your house. But really, I need some advice. What games are you playing? Can you please let me know, because I'm kind of bored of what I do. Now, all joking aside, I really want to help solve this problem. I am actually trying to figure out, how do you go ahead and make a better meeting? Now, I figured there's a ton of experts out there. They know what they're doing. Let's do the research. So I went everywhere. Inc., Harvard Business Review. I went to Wired, all sorts of top-notch magazines, and looked for articles like Stop Zoning Out. And it was really hilarious what I discovered. So when you go through these articles, what they're telling you to do is things like define your value, acknowledge, connect the dots. I mean, really? 20 years of business? And what you're asking me to do is connect the dots in a meeting? What am I, in grade 5? And I don't know how to go ahead and do that? So let's actually take a look through here. Bring your attention back and don't be afraid to ask a question. This sounds like what I tell my 8-year-old daughter, not what I would tell my team members. So, I always joke and say, you get this high-performance coach and they tell you, Av, you need to shoot goals and stop the other team. And that's not good enough. We actually have to look into the real reasons why people are distracted. And to me, it's all about being visual. What happens is we are people, we are a species that loves visual stimulus. That's how we learn, that's how we teach. And in most remote meetings, when that visual stimulus is gone, when you can't write, when you can't highlight, or do simple things like circle or underline, we basically lose the attention. I don't care if you're showing a simple PowerPoint or a simple web data or stat. Being able to pin your presence, standing out, and making a visual impact, I think is absolutely critical for meetings. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts and continue the conversation. Thank you again.